welcome back to my channel. So, you guys, that today we actually are doing my March makeup project pan. You guys, I am so excited to show you guys all the products I have been really accumulating for this past month. And I absolutely love doing these every single month because it really does actually help me to show you guys of what I've been working on for every single month. And I also want you guys to know is that if you guys don't actually see any of the products I've been accumulating and going through, there are going to be in my makeup empties, and then also I will be also replacing other products. So you guys are going to see a lot of makeup every single month. And of course, like if I don't have any specific, makeup products I do need, I can always go to the store and literally buy what I need, and so I don't have to worry about running out. But also, if you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell if you guys want to see a lot more exciting, amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So make sure you guys also stay tuned for my next video, and that is my favorite products for the month of March. I am honestly so excited to show you guys my favorite product for the month, and things are not my favorite for the month. But also, if you guys have any awesome content you guys would love to see, if you guys also want to get back into my candy ASMR again, let me know, and I could definitely do it. So let me know in the thumbs up, or also comment down below, or also check out my community and let me know if you guys actually want me to do that kind of video. And also, if you have a bunch of other video ideas, I would love to hear from you guys, like ASMR or candy ASMR or other videos that you guys would love to see. Just let me know, and I can definitely do for you guys. But further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I am so happy I've been working on, and that is my Too Faced Papa Doll Peach. But let me show you guys how far I want this one real quick. So you guys can see this is what the inside I'm at right now as we speak. I gotta say, you guys, that this one is definitely on its way of finishing, but I still have a long ways to go. But I can't wait for you guys to see of how far I'm on this one for next month. And then every time that it's like done, or if it's actually completely done, I will still actually have this whole thing, the inside, this part, and the outside, and then finally put this right into the empties of makeup only. And then I will also use my Wonder Beauty one that I have been wanting to use for a long time, and then I will also grab another blush, another foundation, and you guys will see a lot of makeup that I'll be adding later on down the road. But this one is so good, and I can't wait so you guys see this in April, so definitely stay tuned with this one, you guys. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on, and that is my Hard Candy Cheer Evie Translucent Loose Powder. Alright guys, so let me show you guys how far I went this one real quick. Look at that. So guys can see, this is how far I'm on the outside right now. But let me show you guys how far I'm on this one on the inside real quick. Are you guys kidding me? I've never had this much left on the inside for this month. By the way, it is definitely getting low, and by the time this one actually gets a tiny bit left, I will still put it into my elf one, and then I'm still gonna put this whole thing right into the empties, and you guys will actually get to see the elf one for my next Major Project pan, and then you guys will also see my elf one I'll be using, and then I'm always going to be adding another powder in my makeup bag so I can actually continue of getting more and more powders like down the road. They're empty if gas actually goes through, my scissors actually go through, and something like that. I will definitely include so much makeup, you guys. I just can't wait. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my highlighter. But you guys know the one I'm still working on, and that is the same from Space IB, and this is called Iridescent, and this is actually from Space Case Cosmetics. So you guys can see, this is what the outside looks like. But let me show you guys the inside real quick. So you guys, I'm finally start using this part right now as we speak. But I did actually finish this part, and now I'm finally using this. And you guys want to know is that when this one of the inside gets completely done, I will clean this part first and then this part after that, and I will still put every last bit I have in here, and I'll put it into my next Space Case one that I also have in my makeup bag. And then finally, when it's actually completely done, there's like nothing left of the scraped out, then I will actually have this whole thing into my makeup empties, and then I will start using the Space Case of the IC one, and then also down the road I'll be using the Smashbox one. So you guys are gonna see a lot of highlighters down the road, and I also have my collection. And then also when there's like no powders whatsoever, then I will have like, you know, replacements of new ones. I just can't wait to talk about, but definitely stay tuned for my next Makeup for Japan in April, you guys. Alright guys, so another thing I'm also still continue working on is my primer. But the one I am working on, and that is the L'Oreal Geller Sprinkle Skin Affecting Primer, Hydrate, Moistures, and Blemishes. So this is what the outside looks like as we speak. But let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. So you guys can see this much. That is like literally halfway done right now. I just can't believe it. But I do want you guys to know I am so excited to get every single bit of this out. And when it's completely done, I will clean the outside right here, and then also this part right here, and then put this whole thing into my makeup empties only. And then I'll start using my other L'Oreal Geller one I also have, and then I will also have a different primer as a backup just in case if my other one is about to run out, because you guys know I don't like running out of primers or any other products I also have. And I just honestly can't wait for you guys to see new makeup products I actually get at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. So make sure you guys stay tuned for a bunch of makeup that I just can't wait to try at the drugstore, and hard candy, and there's just so much brands, you guys. I just can't wait to try it. But this one, definitely stay tuned for my next makeup for Japan in April. Alright guys, so another thing I am still continue working on is my foundation. But the one I already am working on, and that is the Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation. And this one's also the Tarte Double Duty Beauty, and I'm also the shade Light Medium Neutral. But I definitely want to see how far I want this one real quick. Oh yeah, this one is definitely on its way of going through, but it still has a lot left in here. And then of course I'm always going to be cleaning the inside of the packaging and also the round of the outside. And then of course I will clean the rim on the outside, and then I will also put the little thing back in here, and I'll put the stick back in here, and then finally clean out of the outside, and then finally put this whole thing into my makeup empties. And then also will actually grab another different foundation I also have in my collection, and that's why I always like to have an extra foundation in my makeup bags just in case if my other products run out or something like that. But I just love putting other things into my empties and continue working on of the rest of my collection, because I'm trying to actually declutter of all my old stuff and actually use other new things I have not even tried yet of first impressions. So if you guys ever want me to do a first impressions of new products, let me know in the comments down below, because I would love of what you guys' favorite foundation, powder, concealer, the whole face of collections of drugstore. Let me know, and I could definitely round in the future if I'm gonna do that. But definitely stay tuned for this really soon in April. Alright guys, so another thing I'm also continue working on is my concealer. But you guys know the one I already am working on, and that is the Revlon Color Stay Concealer, and this is the shade 03 Light Medium. But I definitely want to see how far I'm on this one real quick. Oh my gosh, you guys, that this one is about to be done anytime soon. So I will actually put every last bit of it I can actually get out of this. If it's already completely done, I will still put this whole thing into my makeup empties, and then I will start using my Kevyn Aucoin concealer that I've had for years. And it's it's time to actually use up and other products I have. But also guys, I can't wait to see my other concealers I'll be switching out down the road. But definitely stay tuned for this in April, you guys. Alright guys, so you guys know I am still continue working on, and that is my mascara. Alright guys, so the one I already am working on, and that is the Too Faced Fairer Than Sex mascara. But I definitely want to see how far I want this one real quick. Oh yeah, this one is definitely on its way of finishing. So when I do finish this, I will clean the inside of this part, and then I will also put the thingy back in here, and I'll clean the inside, the outside, and also throughout this part and the whole packaging. And then finally put this whole thing into my makeup empties. And then I will start using my brand new mascara from Pure. and I can't wait to try that after this whole thing runs out. You guys, this is a really good type of mascara. I just can't wait to actually buy more of these, like down the road at TJ Maxx or Marshalls, or maybe down the road I will definitely get back to my Ipsy again. But this is so good. Alright guys, so another thing I'm also continue working on is my brow product. But you guys know the one I am working on, and that is the $1 Billion Brows, and this is the shade called Taupe. But let me show you guys the inside real quick. You guys, this is how much I'm already at on the inside right now as we speak. But I do have to say, you guys, is that when this whole thing is completely done, I will actually clean this part right here, and then also this part right here, and then finally put this whole thing right into my empties of makeup. And then I will also use my e.l.f. one that I also got from TJ Maxx, and I just honestly can't wait to use that one down the road. But you guys are gonna see a lot of lip liners, eyeliners, and liquid liners. There's gonna be so much stuff. I just can't wait to try it. But definitely stay tuned for more brow products, you guys, down the road whenever I don't have any left. But definitely stay tuned for this in April. Alright guys, so another thing I'm very happy I'm actually continue working on, and that is my lip combo. Alright guys, so the first one I actually am so happy I'm actually finishing, and that is my lip gloss. And you guys know that this will be emptying really soon, so make sure you guys stay tuned for it from Makeup Empties. And that is my Sassy Chick lip gloss. But let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. Look at that. So you guys can see this is how much I have the last bit right now. But I do want you guys to know is that by the time you guys see this, it will be already in my empties of makeup. But I will also clean this part right here when it's completely done, and then I will also grab my Tarte one I also have as a lipstick slash lip gloss. I will use the lip gloss part, and then also when my lipstick also gets done, this one I will put every last bit of this one and I'll put it into the Tarte one, and that'll be the one I'm gonna be using. And then of course I'll be, you know, having other lip glosses and other lipsticks in my makeup bag, you know, as I always do. But definitely stay tuned for this in my Makeup Empties in April. Alright guys, so another thing, I just talked about this a second ago, and that is my lipstick. But you guys know the one I already am working on, and that is the CoverGirl, and this is the shade 540. Alright guys, so let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. Look at that. So you guys can see this is how much I'm still working on right now. But I'm so excited to actually scrape every bit of this out and actually put this whole thing clean out, especially at the cap and also this part of the outside. And I'll put this whole thing into my Makeup Empties only. And then if you guys don't see it, it will still be my next Makeup Empties, and I'm always gonna be, you know, having more makeup that I'll be, including my mom and the guests. So you're gonna see a lot of makeup down the road, but this is so good. And I'm very proud. I've been working on this for a long time. Alright guys, so another thing I am very proud of working on, and that is my bronzer. But the one I am working on, and that is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Solali Longwear Matte Bronzer. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot what this just smells like. Oh my gosh, you guys, every time I smell this, it always smells so good. But let me show you guys how far I want this one real quick. So you guys can see, this is how much I'm still brush panning right now as we speak. But I do have to say, you guys, is that this is the best bronzer I've ever tried. I know there's so many I have not tried yet, but I honestly just can't wait to actually try another different bronzer. I will be working on the Cabernet Franc one after this one is completely done. And of course I'll actually get the last bit whatever there's left in here, and I'll still put it into my Cabernet Franc, and I'll put this right in the empties. I'll clean this thing out like I always do with every single makeup I go through, but you guys are gonna see the outside and this part and the inside. Whole thing will be emptied and cleaned out, and I'm just honestly just can't wait to try out other things like down the road. But this is so good. But definitely stay tuned for this in April, you guys. Alright guys, so another thing I am so happy I've been working on, and that is my stone spray. But the one I already am working on, and that is the hashtag Get on Lala Beauty, and this is the Do You Boo Salad Spray. Look at that. So you guys can see this is what the packaging looks like. But also guys, I actually am doing is I'm taking all of my other sprays I also have in my collection, and then just kind of like use those up and like clean them up and everything. And I will also have my Urban Decay one of the spray I have, and I will clean that thing out, put it into the empties of makeup, and then I will also grab a different spray, and then I will also keep doing it. And then by that time, if this one does not work, I will actually use this one, and I'll just just actually take every bit of this out and put it to my other spray I have, and then I'll just get this thing completely cleaned out, and I'll wash it and everything, and I'll put this whole thing in my makeup empties, and then I'll move on to other sprays, and I'll buy more sprays down the road. But this is so good. It's gentle, and it's freshes on your skin, and I just can't wait to go to TJ Maxx and actually buy more sun sprays and skincare and all that kind of stuff. But this is so good. Alright guys, so we have one more final product, and we made it to the end. Alright guys, so the one I already am continue working on, and I gotta say I am so incredibly proud of myself. And you guys know, and that is my NARS palette. But let me show you guys the inside real quick. So if you guys did not know, I am still continuing working on this one, and this one. But when this one gets completely done, I will continue working on this one, but then I'll be using this one, and this one. And then if this one also gets done, I'll go down to this one, and then I will use like this one, and this one right here, if the glitter one also runs out. But you guys will actually get to see this whole entire eyeshadow palette, and I'll put this whole thing finally into my makeup empties, and then I will clean the inside, the mirror, and also the outside of the packaging, and of course the outside packaging, and then finally put this in my makeup empties, and then I will actually, continue putting my other eyeshadow palettes. And if there's like a little bit left into the last palette, I will still put it into my other one, and then I will use that one, and then I will use other colors I also have. And so I can actually continue getting so much palettes out of my collection, and move on and so forth. But I'm also so excited to include other eyeshadow palettes down the road, and this is definitely one of them. I just honestly so excited, and I can't wait to buy more North palette down the road at TJ Maxx. Alright guys, so that is my entire favorite of my makeup Run Japan. I gotta say, I'm so incredibly proud of how much makeup I've been accumulating and going through, and you guys are gonna see so much makeup in that makeup bag I have, and you guys will actually get a chance to see them in my makeup empties, and just like try out other things I have never tried before, and I'm just honestly just so excited. But also, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to hit thumbs up, and also guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell if you guys want to see a lot more exciting and amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So make sure you guys stay tuned and for other type of content, and also guys, stay tuned for our first video, and after you guys see my first video, then you guys will finally see my empties. Ta-da! So you guys will finally see this whole empties of this month in March. But I do want you guys to know I actually do have more empties that I actually do save, and I will actually save that for next month, either in April or May. But it really does depend on how much home care I have, and if I have a lot of home care, you guys will see it, and then if I have a lot of makeup, I'll show you guys that, so I can actually get all the makeup I have. And also you guys will see a lot every time you guys I do all these empties. I always separate all the things that go in the garbage and things go in the recycling. But I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.